Hi guys, welcome to this week's Lift talky-bit. So this week we're going to carry on with our look at some of Jesus's parables. If you're here at Lift, then I hope you're having a great time. If you're at home watching this video after the event, then I hope you're okay and that we'll see you when Sam and I come visiting on Friday afternoon. Today's parable is based on the Prodigal Son, which can be found in Luke chapter 15 verses 11 to 32. So if we're all sitting comfortably, I'll begin. "That's it," yelled Morgan. She threw down a guitar, marched over to James and shouted in his face, "One bass solo in the whole set. That's all you had to do, and you mess it up every time." James was so stunned he didn't know what to say. "You're a terrible bass player." She looked around at the rest of the band. "In fact, you're all rubbish. I've tried to carry you, but enough's enough, and I'm going solo. We're selling all the equipment, and I'm taking my share of the money, and then I'm off." She stormed out of Dave's parents' garage. Dave, James, and Sabia stared at each other. "What just happened?" they asked each other. Morgan checked her bank account. It had looked so healthy when she'd received her share of the money from the band equipment sale, but now there was barely anything left. She'd blown it all on going to parties, trying to attract the attention of other musicians and record label reps. At the start, she'd had a bit of success when she'd flashed the cash around, that is. She'd had loads of friends then, all promising to get her a meeting with this exec or that agent, but they'd only been interested in what she could buy them. None of the meetings had come about. So here she was, with nothing left. In the window of a local newsagent's, she saw a card. "Guitarist wanted for children's party band." It was the 5th time that day Morgan had to play Let It Go. "I can't keep playing this trash," she thought. "The old band used to play much more exciting stuff than this, and we used to make more money, even if James always messed up his solo." After the frozen party had finished, she handed in a resignation and walked back to Dave's house. The garage door was open when she walked up to the driveway, and the band were just setting up. Before she knew what was happening, James ran up and gave her a massive hug. "We've been waiting for you to come back." Okay guys, so that's our parable for this week. I just want to say a couple of quick things. If you're here at Lift, I'm going to ask you some questions and hopefully you're going to feel comfortable in answering them, and that will be fantastic. If you're not here at Lift, if you check the comment section below and the description, I'll post the questions that I'm about to ask, or Live Mark, should I say, is about to ask, and you can answer them, or you can talk to me and Sam about them when you next see us or when we come visiting. I hope you're all okay, and it's at this point that I'll hand back over to Live Mark and say thank you for listening, if indeed you still are. Back to you, Live Mark.